Anyone else have a take? Damn, why is everybody so scared? God damn. We can talk feminism, Israel, whatever. Okay, we got some.
What's going on, guys? My name's Sambo. I'm an MC. That's what I do. I'm an abstract poet.
Okay.
I came up here with no plan or intention, but to be, I guess, here on the microphone. And I guess the question is, like, what do we do to galvanize our people, the people of this country that has so much diversity from so many years of immigration? And if we were to open up that history book and to actually look at it and to embrace the decisions that, at least what I come from, my ancestors, the decisions that they made, how do we wake up to that reality and face that reality once and for all, so we can come together and understand that we are different, that there are different subcultures and subunits within this country, and how do we respect those differences for once to actually build something that is outside of the traditional hierarchy of central government and corporate fucking control. I don't know how anybody answers this, but I always ask myself it every day when I wake up.
Well, I think we need to deal with the elephant in the room, and the ugly reality is multiculturalism simply doesn't work a lot of the times. Creates an enormous amount of conflict. So I think America has a certain identity. Now, this is controversial, but I think America needs to stay a majority white country. It was founded by white men. I think it needs to stay a majority that way to preserve the culture and the way the country was founded. Because we've seen multiculturalism in other first world countries, and look at where they are now. They're pretty much on fire or having a bunch of different issues. So, and this is an unpopular take, but yeah, multiculturalism, when it's too much or a majority, creates indefinite conflict.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Sure. Yeah.
Has there been a society in all of human history that has been able to create a multicultural system that actually represents, its different constituents?
Do it effectively? I don't know. The closest I would say that does it effectively, you could look at the United Arab Emirates. They have a huge immigration population in Dubai, something like 80-90%, but they effectively run an apartheid. If you commit a crime in the UAE, you're going to go to jail 10 times as much as a civilian. So unless we ran some type of apartheid to, disincentivize criminality, it'd be very difficult to do it any other way that I could think of. But most of the time when we've seen multiculturalism, it does boil into a lot of problems, But then you could look at like a country like Japan, where it's super homogenous, but crime is almost non-existent. So the only country I've seen where mass immigration is a thing and it works is the UAE, but that's an apartheid.
Thank you. This last thing is more of a cliffhanger or a rhetorical question, which is how much of this has been conditioned into us to believe that we can't build a multicultural world, or I guess like I don't know if it's anti-government. I'm an anarchist by nature, so it's hard for me to
It's simply not feasible because of human nature. Because different cultures have opposing views. Those opposing views are the root cause of conflict. So,
Sure.
It's just very difficult to do. Now, I'm not sitting here saying we need to be separatists, but what I am saying is that to ensure certain things being in place in certain order, you do need to maintain a majority of the founding people.
Beautiful. Well, I don't want to take too much time on the mic. Anybody else want to come up?
No problem.
Question.
Let him go first, and then you can go after. Go ahead. Yeah, go. You want her to go?
Yeah, 100%. Gentlemen.
All right. He forfeited. You can go ahead. The gentleman is allowing you to go ahead of him.
Quick question. So deport all immigrants means deport all immigrants or deport all illegal immigrants?
Illegal. They missed this word there. I got to get with my staff.
Okay.
But it's women that wrote it, so women fuck everything up. To be honest.
That's not nice of you to say.
Hey, I mean, just being honest, women suck at everything, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. That was all for me. Thank
no
you.
problem. Men are better than women at almost everything. Let's be honest here.
All right, I got a question.
What's up?
All right. It's somewhat related to this. Closer to the mic.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Who wins in a fight, the Tates or a gorilla? I need an honest answer, so keep thinking about it.
The Tates.
100%. But
Yeah.
why? Is it Tristan or Andrew who's really pulling the over 50%?
They would use
here?
the Aikido, man.
Yeah, the Aikido.
The Aikido.
But we got
It's unbeatable.
kickboxing.
Yeah.
Right. All right. We're taking Andrew over Tristan, and who's really
Well, if
pushing
it's both of them,
the
they
gorilla
just
over.
do the Aikido, and the monkey won't be able to do anything.
Yeah. So we're taking the Tates, two Tates
Yep.
over a gorilla.
Yes.
All right. 100%.
Aikido.
All right. Thank you for
problem.
Thank you for taking my question.
Situation. What's up, man? What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Two questions, real quick. First of all, from a monetary side, is that the most efficient way? Like, you probably heard the point, you probably have these thoughts already. So what are your thoughts on how expensive to do that is try to find other ways to accomplish the same goal?
What in particular are you asking about?
So the number that's cited a lot costs 17 grand to deport somebody. And Trump was offering 1 grand for them to leave, right? So why not just offer more and more to try to get them out instead of like just trying to like fucking go crazy deporting everybody? Like, try to come up with better strategies. Why always like we gotta like use violence?
I mean,
A first option.
I think so you're for deportations, it seems.
I'm not taking a stance on that. I'm just saying,
Okay.
yeah. Am I
Okay.
for deportations? It depends, obviously. Like,
Yeah, because you're talking about how to make it more efficient, which leads me to believe you're for it.
deport. That's not really deportation though, right? That's like deportation is by force, right? That's like voluntary
Well,
exit.
they could self deport too.
Okay, yeah, I'm pro self deportation. I think
Yeah.
everybody would be, right?
Yeah. I mean, so the thing is, like, yes, it is expensive to deport people. It can be, and this is why we need to prioritize first, obviously, criminal aliens, and then from there, use a trickle down effect and go after the people that pose, security threats or people that are gaming the system or people that might have criminal convictions, even if they might not necessarily be felons, and have stronger borders. And then we also need to go after the people that are abusing the visa system as well. I think it's kind of crazy how we're spending all this time and resources going after college students that are being critical of Israel, that are legally here, by the way, instead of going after people that are actually illegally here. So I think we really need to, focus our resources when it comes to deporting people, because they are limited, as you just said, on going after people that are actually illegally here and or committing crimes.
And my second question, would you not think it's more effective to just the people who are already here, like, okay, let's try to use some kind of system to make them as productive as possible, keep the best people, and then just close off the border as much as possible? Would that not be a better strategy than trying to freaking force people out?
Well, that's going to incentivize people to come in. You see,
but close the border more, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
that's impossible.
but they're going to try to come in when you do that, because now you're incentivizing them to break the law by doing that, right? And I see your perspective, but that could lead to a slippery slope where people are like, oh, well, if we just get in, we're straight, like we're good. So I think we need to be cognizant of the fact that we can't reward people for breaking the immigration laws. I think we should be focusing on this is why I say we need to have an immigration moratorium for 1 to 5 years, where we don't let anybody in until we refine our system, because our system is constantly getting gamed.
Thank you.
No problem. Again, topic is W for mass deportations, and Israel is not our greatest ally. So if anyone wants to come in and step up and say something, cool, no problem. If you agree, disagree, give your comments, whatever it may be. So, oh yeah, don't forget to we're live on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, all the platforms. So make sure to like and subscribe. Running a CC Cast Club promo, 50% off. CC17 Ninjas with capital C's, of course. So, or we can talk about feminism, any of them. Right there. Hi.
Hi.
All right, one chat says, if people are too scared to ask a question, Myron, what's worse, promiscuous feminists, women, or the simps and white knights who enable them? Both are equally bad, bro. Be honest. One needs the other. Closing statements. All right, guys, I'm gonna probably jump on stream here. As you guys know, there's a conflict, so I'm gonna be, covering it, hour by hour. I'll be live on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Myron Gaines X. So, obviously this was a great discussion with some people here. Different opposing views, but I think we're able to get closer to the truth. But yeah, guys, I'll be live probably within 45 minutes or so. I'll be streaming back and cover what's going on with the conflict, giving you guys real-time updates. So
There was some quality issues.
yeah.
We have fixed it, so we're gonna re-upload
Okay, so we're gonna re-upload it on YouTube or where?
all of them.
Okay, so guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna re-upload. So we're gonna take the videos down now, the live stream.
Not take it down. We're just gonna
Change files? Okay, so you want to explain that to them, or you want me to just... All right, basically, guys, they're going to re-upload the video for you guys so it's a better quality so you guys can get the entirety of the discussion had here tonight. And we'll be back out here next Friday covering more topics, that are controversial that everyone else is too scared to talk about. So we'll see you guys back out here next Friday. We'll try to start a little bit sooner. As you guys know, we had the Crypto Bros in the house. So next time we'll go a little bit longer. We'll get out here earlier. Probably start out at like 8 o'clock or so like that.